Hi, darling.
Why do sometimes people call Preston pans the pans?
Why do sometimes people call Preston pans the pans? Preston pans. The pans comes from the fact that for hundreds of years in Preston pans, people made salt from the sea.
But I know that.
Do you know that? But do you know how they made salt from the sea?
No.
Shall we find out? Well, first of all, we need a pan. Now, obviously, the pans that we used down by the sea were not like pans that we have in the kitchen.
Like you cook.
Yeah, they're not like that. They were really big, and if you go down to the beach, you can actually see where some of them used to be.
Like a basket.
Not well, but do you know the paddling pool at North Bennett? They were a bit like that. The sea would come in, and they would capture the sea, and then they would boil the sea. How do you think they boiled the sea?
With salt?
No, they boiled the sea using coal underneath the pans, and all the sea would evaporate. Do you know what evaporate means? That's when the water gets taken to boiling point and it goes into steam, and eventually all the water evaporates into steam. And guess what's left?
What?
If you boil seawater? Salt. So we do an experiment.
So we get salt and we get what?
Shall we go down to the sea and get seawater? And who knows, we might be able to collect some shells and other stuff by the beach. How are we going to get there? Shall we walk there or shall we go by magic?
Magic.
Magic! Okay. Have we got any magic in the house? Have we got that magic wand? Or did we? I don't know where we put it.
What about this?
Is that the magic wand? Does it work? Has it still got any batteries in it?
I checked
Shall we
this
find out?
morning.
Okay. Go. Oh, we're at Preston Pans Beach. Perfect. Oh,
We forgot the pan.
where's my glasses?
Your glasses?
They must have been lost in cyberspace. No, I don't need them just now. But my hat, I need my hat though. Oh, thank you.
Where's
Well,
the pan?
oh, we need a pan.
Wait. Should I do it?
Right, magic a pan. Right, hang on, magic a pan into my hand. Perfect. Now, that's obviously not as big as the pans that they use by the sea, because they were really big. It was over there that they made salt, but this is our salt pan, so you need to get something in there. Seawater. Well done. Right, Skye, well done. That's definitely seawater. We'll have to take all the seaweed and everything out of it. But when we boil it and all the water evaporates, what will we have left?
Salt.
Salt. Right, salt. Good. Right, let's put that there just now. Or why don't you magic your brother here and see if you and Lewis can collect some seashells?
Okay, but 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hi Lewis. Look, you've got a job. Beautiful sunset, but it's getting dark. See if you can collect some shells.
Okay.
On you go. Wonder what we'll find. Whoa, look at all those shells. We'll find out what shells we have when we get home. Look, it's getting dark. Bedtime. But a story first. Come on, Lewis. We need to get home. Are we ready?
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Whoa! Where that? Oh, look at this! That's great, Skye. Look where we are. We're at the Waggonway salt pan.
Not really big, Dad, is it?
No, it's not big, but you know what? This is amazing. The people at the Waggonway Project have made a miniature copy of a salt pan. Do you know what miniature means?
What?
It means it's much smaller than it usually is. But look, that's where the seawater goes in, just here. And underneath there, you get the coal in there. And of course you turn it into a big raging coal fire. And that is why you have that chimney. Because all the coal smoke goes out from there.
See a wee hole here.
And then, eventually, all the seawater evaporates. And what are you left with?
Salt.
Well done. Shall we go home now and try and see if we can do that with our little salt pan? Yeah? Is there enough magic left in that one, do you think? Or are we going to have to walk back? Because we're in Kickenzie now.
Yes, there's
Go on
still
then.
more.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, we're back. What about the pot?
Pause. I'll put it in my hands, yeah?
Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
Right, careful, we don't want to spill that. Oh, seawater.
Whoa.
We now have to boil this seawater and see if we could make salt like they did in the old days in Preston pans. Eh? Preston pans!
Because it's a pan, get it? Daddy, has all the seawater evaporated yet?
Not yet. It's not evaporated yet. But it's... Well, it's not evaporated yet. Right, Skye, I think that's it done.
Okay.
And look what we have. Don't touch it because it's hot. Look what's left.
It's just tiny bits. It looks like 10, but it's a million pieces.
It's salt. Well, Skye, that's why people often refer to this town as the Pans, because of the salt pans. And the Preston bit means priest town. And that's like another story which also has a pirate in it. Because Preston Pans, believe it or not, was created originally by a pirate. Let me tell you that story another time. So, shall we use the salt on our fish and chips tomorrow? That we made from the sea. Now children, that experiment is something you can only do with your mum or dad or a grown-up who's looking after you. You must never do it yourself. Too dangerous. Very hot, and you could burn yourself. You have to be very careful about not burning the pan, of course. In the old days, the great big pans were constantly used, and in the pan houses, oh, it was really, really hot. And do you know what the people were called who worked making the salt?
No.
Panners, which is the name for someone living in Preston Pans today. So it all comes full circle. Right, before you get to bed, shall we have a wee look to see at some of the shells?
What about your glasses?
Oh yeah, I can't see without them. Where are they? They're left in cyberspace. Could you put them on for me?
Mm-hmm.
Could you please?
Yeah.
Oh, that's better. Right, let's have a little look. What do you think this is?
A razor. What?
It's a razor clam.
A razor
Do you know
clamp.
what a razor is? A razor is what you do to shave your face. And its reason it's called a razor clam is it looks a bit like a razor. That was a really good find. What else have you got here? Do you know what this is?
A muscle.
Yeah, that's half of a mussel. And look what is on them. Do you know what that is? Do you know what those?
Barnacles?
They look like tiny, tiny miniature volcanoes, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called acorn barnacles. There used to be a creature in there, but it's gone now. Can you see that? It's barnacles.
We were learning about that.
We learn about barnacles. Do you know what that is? Or what it was? It's the shell of an animal that was inside.
Well, we think
It holds on to things really tightly, a bit like the
we were
barnacles.
learning about these.
Limpets.
A limpet.
A limpet.
We were learning about a limpet.
Wow, we've got loads and more shells, but we don't have time. Maybe another video, if the children would like one, and if you would, I could tell you the
Do you
story
wanna
about
see
the
them?
pirate that founded Preston Pans.
All the shells in here.
Bye for now.
Bye!
Hope you enjoyed the video.